pop. I love Neville.
The man that gravity forgot, getting ready for action here. Tom Phillips alongside Ross, Byron Saxton. Byron, what do you think about the Miz trying to direct, trying to coach Neville?
I think Neville had the right idea when he said, Miz, stay away from me.
He's been very helpful so far. I mean, Neville's been on a winning streak because of the Miz.
Really, you believe Rusev
He's been at ringside for a lot of those wins.
His opponent, accompanied by Lana from Bulgaria, weighing in at 138 kilos. He is the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev.
Now, Rusev's been playing dominant this week at TLC. He won decisively against Ryback, and then again in tag team action on Raw alongside Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, I think we've seen Rusev make some very calculated moves in his career, which has benefited him. Reuniting with Lana, joining the League of Nations, and all of a sudden, people are talking about how much of a threat the Bulgarian Brute is once again.
Now, you're talking about reuniting with Lana. How close is he to getting back to form, that undefeated streak we saw for nearly a year?
I think Rusev's almost there. You know, like you said, Rusev was undefeated for a year. He was United States champion. I mean, all it takes is that one emblem of inspiration in your career to change your fortunes, and maybe Rusev is finally tapped into that. That one emblem of inspiration in your career to change your fortunes, and maybe Rusev has finally tapped into that.
Scary part, if he's nearly there, he looks pretty darn good. Rusev one-on-one here with Neville here on Main Event to start things off. And what a week it's already been here in WWE, the League of Nations especially. Rusev, Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus, Bad News Barrett, King Barrett, all over TLC and Raw earlier this week.
Oh yeah, not the best night on Raw for the League of Nations though.
And not necessarily, as they tried to get involved in the main event matchup. We're going to take you back to that a little bit later.
There's the name of the game for Rusev, using that power advantage over Neville. He's going to have to rely on his speed, that quick strike ability.
What did Rusev just say?
He said, I love you, Lana.
Are you serious? He just yelled that?
Don't you start a different race?
Nope.
Hey, come on.
Rosetta Stone will do a lot of favors.
Rusev, I'll look at these kicks now from Neville. This is where Neville's so dangerous, the speed advantage against the power of Rusev.
There you go. Case in point.
What do you think about what Miz said to Neville early this week on Raw? He said, you know, I'll help you become a champion here in WWE if you teach the Miz a British accent.
Well, I love how for a couple weeks we saw the Miz come out here and say, well, Neville, I just want to help you. I want to help your personality. I want to help develop you like I developed Daniel Bryan. And all of a sudden, the truth comes out. The Miz wants to help Neville because the Miz needs Neville's help.
Well, at least Miz,
speaking of,
there you go, the Miz watching from backstage here on Raw, he was ringside with that director's megaphone, I guess.
Steven Spielberg impersonation.
I mean, you got to think the Miz was on the right path, though. He did promise Neville a part in the new Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens.
You really believe that Miz has all these high connections to get Neville in a Star Wars movie? That Miz is being considered as the next James Bond, right?
I mean, Miz is so connected. He could get Neville into the movie, even though it comes out in a couple of weeks.
Oh, the Miz money?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, the Miz is very connected. Santa's little helper's done extremely well.
Yeah, you said he did it in the next movie, Star Wars 8.
Right, but the next one's Star Wars 7.
Hey, Tom. Yeah, you know what? I think you need the Miz. That's what's going on here. Why don't you go back there and talk to the Miz? You say you can get some of his guidance.
I'm happy where I am here.
See?
Rusev taking it to Neville here. Look at how smart Rusev is. Not going to play into the games of Neville, but Neville comes right back at him.
Neville on the move.
Uh-oh.
Don't forget, Tom, Miz was the first ever commentator on Main Event. Could make his return.
My first broadcast partner on Main Event. Those are good times.
That's why he left, huh?
Rusev dominating here so far on Main Event against Neville. Can the man that gravity forgot get back in it?
WWE, for the hero in all of us.
We are back here on WWE Main Event, and Rusev has been in control for the last few minutes here against Neville.
This is the ideal situation for Rusev. You got your opponent down, you can just tee away at will.
Look at this, just pounding away on Neville.
They're trying to stomp the spirit out of Neville.
And Lana is loving it at ringside.
Look at that look.
We got to take a look back at why Neville is out of it here in this matchup. It's been all Rusev so far. Bulgarian Brute, watch this. This was earlier on in the matchup. All the way slam to Neville. Cover and a kick out.
That's Neville all the way across the ring.
How dangerous is Rusev now that he's aligned with the League of Nations?
Look, if you're a superstar here in WWE, especially when you're a threat like Rusev, you know there's guys that want to knock you down. But then when you had that support system, like Del Rio, you got Barrett, you got Sheamus watching your back, all of a sudden now you can walk around that locker room and know you have the intimidation factor. You know less guys want to try you.
Well, we know Sheamus was the influence of the League of Nations. I'm curious to see where his allegiances lie moving forward after earlier this week on Raw.
Well, I think, you know, like the League of Nations or not, I think it would be a wise move to remain intact with that association. Listen, there's power in numbers here in WWE. We've seen it with our Divas division.
Well, there's many in WWE who believe Sheamus formed the League of Nations to protect himself, to protect the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And let's, you know, that aside, let's not forget how accomplished Rusev is on his own. We talked about it before, his undefeated streak, his United States Championship title reign. But now when you combine that singular ability with three other exceptional superstars, that's a highly threatening situation.
Lana at ringside, who guided Rusev's career so well for the past year or so. Ever since the two of them have been reunited, since they got engaged, they've been fantastic. But look at Neville go.
Neville's trying to go. Rusev keeps stopping him. They're getting stuck at a red light. They won't turn green.
Get him out, Rusev! You
Listen to those blows.
Back him out! Get him out of the corner!
Most people just go through the red light. They don't wait 10 minutes, Byron.
Most people get tickets when they drive. I don't. Look at that look on the face of Rusev. There's a man just totally satisfied.
Speaking of dissatisfied,
Yeah.
The Miz not too happy with his quote-unquote pupil, Neville.
I was going to say totally satisfied with the damage that he's inflicting upon Neville. Ooh.
I don't know if Miz is going to trump Idris Elba and Tom Hardy on that short list for James Bond, even if he does learn the accent.
I don't think Miz is on any list.
He's an A-lister. By definition, he is.
Depends what alphabet you're looking at.
This is
Yeah,
all
Rusev.
Rusev. This is Rusev just toying with Neville.
Rusev would make a great Bond villain.
Batista sure did. Oh, look at this. Right on the spine, the back here of Neville.
Yeah,
that power of Rusev coming into play here.
Oh, this is smart from Rusev. You damage that lower back of Neville. Now Neville has, he can't fly as well as he likes to. He can't utilize that quickness as much as he wants to. You take Neville out of his comfort zone here. That's exactly what Rusev is doing.
WWE Universe trying to get behind Neville. Look at Rusev. Rusev looks stunned by those elbows.
I'm not sure he was that stunned.
Oh! Rusev caught in the corner.
Yeah, but what can Neville do in response now? How can Neville gather himself?
Neville just trying to create a little separation. Ooh, from the Bulgarian.
There's one way to do it. Ooh, wow. That's Neville we're used to.
Now this is where Neville's at his best. Look at Rusev. Oh, he tried to outpower Neville, but Neville caught him.
Got Rusev down to one knee.
Neville caught him right on the ear, and Rusev's in trouble. Oh, wait a minute. Top rope missile drop kick connects. Into the cover here on Rusev, and Rusev powered out. Wow.
If you're Neville, you got to somehow Try to muster up the energy despite how much pain that lower back is in. Try to string together some steady offense. Last thing you want is breathing room for Rusev.
Rusev on the attack. Oh, a little over-aggressive, and Neville caught him right in the throat.
Oh, Neville's going up.
Neville again. Rusev, oh, looking for that kick.
Man, close call.
Neville caught him flush.
Wait.
Neville's got his opening.
We know where Neville's going.
Going to the top rope here.
We know what he's thinking.
Lana looking on at Rusev here, and Rusev doing the smart thing. He got out of the ring.
But he's not safe out there.
Whoa. Oh, and he took down Rusev. Neville with the moonsault.
Neville knows he's got a very short window of opportunity here.
But can he muscle the big Bulgarian back into the ring? Doesn't want to take a count-out victory here against Rusev.
Hey, Neville might be thinking, oh, let's try this again.
Neville going up to the top rope here. Lana can't believe it.
Wait.
Lana, what is Lana doing? Rusev's got to capitalize.
How convenient.
Right on the jaw. How many times have we seen this before? The order from Lana. Rusev crazed into the accolade here on Neville.
Not much choice now for Neville.
Neville, no chance. No choice. He's got to tap out.
All right, Rusev, you got him. You beat him. You won the match.
Here is your winner by submission, Rusev.
And Rusev's got to be thanking Lana for this victory.
Yeah, you're darn right he is. Decept and distract. Always a strategy for Rusev and Lana.
Let's take a look back here at this matchup here to kick off the main event. It looked like for a second here that Neville was building momentum. Watch this. This is incredible. This is why they call him the man that gravity forgot, the moonsault for the second row.
Yeah, Neville resorted to what's brought us so much success here in WWE, but then factor in Lana.
Yeah, Lana getting up on the steel steps here. You can't really tell from that venue, but look at this. Rusev manages to take advantage. Right on the jaw, he connects, and down goes Neville.
Eerily similar to what Rusev did to Ryback earlier this week at TLC. No other choice.
Yeah, look at the eyes.
To tap out.
Look at the eyes of Rusev. He would not let go until Lana told him to. Oh boy. That is going to tick off the Bulgarian.
Not many things are going wrong for Rusev these days, but that doesn't take away from this victory. That doesn't take away from the dominance this man has been showing.
Rusev gets the win here, but enraged.
Watch out.
Oh, no. Oh, All right, we're going to try and restore some order here at ringside. We want to let you know still a little bit later on tonight in our featured contest. We saw a jaw-dropping triple threat ladder match this past Sunday at TLC. Tonight, the Usos face off against the Ascension. That's still to come, Byron.
Yeah, but you know what? Last time we saw Bo Dallas, he was getting interrupted by the chairman, Mr. McMahon. Well, tonight the obstacles don't get any easier because Mr. Bo Lee will take on a real American, Jack Swagger, and that match is next.